this is totally unscripted, right? I want to leash out all the plans I have, like all the things I feel I want to do. So somebody that is living my fulfilled life, that kind of person. I have one person. I have asked Michael Taiwo on Twitter. So he runs Michael Taiwo Foundation. He runs Michael Taiwo Foundation Scholarship and Mr. Toyi Badilodu. I personally, I feel I would die that one personally with Mr. Toyi Badilodu, and I do not know when it is going to happen. I personally feel that, and I know it will happen. We are in March 29, 2026, and I had my NYC last year. I won't lie to you. While I was in school, I did not think about. I learned how to do phone engineering, but I feel that is not my way. So I don't want to be a phone engineer. I can make money and later have a a store where they sell phone, but I do not want to be a phone engineer. And to actually make that money, I have to see the money from somewhere else, right? So I'm on the path towards the somewhere else, right? So after I learned that, I started learning during COVID. So after I learned that, I first learned graphics before that. I did not like the idea of staying in the front of system for a very long while. I just quit and I moved to phone engineering. Then after that one, I went to school. I was when we have holiday, I will go back to school. I'll go back to shop to meet my boss and then I'll help him. And mind you, I have been attending Arabic school since I was in SS1. So when I was in a 300 level or 200 level, I did my graduation for for my junior secondary school in my Arabic school. So and after then, I went for my SS1. That it is like equivalent to SS1. So I went there for I went to my SS1 in Arabic school. So then after that time, I just had to put a pause because I was trying to focus on academics, and I did not really have the time to be in the Arabic school, right? So after that time, I got to final level. I did my project. The first time I made money, it was during this when I was at home. I think it was during COVID also. So when I was there, no, after COVID, when I was learning phone engineering. So my boss moved to a new shop, and I was in his old shop. So I do phone for all these big guys, and then I just make money, keep the money for myself. And my boss sells phone parts, right? So I'll just pay them the phone parts that I bought from them. So I did that for during the time I was at home for holiday. So then that was the first time I know, okay, I made money for myself. Like I worked and I collected money, right? So and after that one, I did my projects, like my undergraduate projects, and then I was one of the first person that finished early. So after that time, I my classmates came to me that they needed with their projects, and me and two of my guys, we just take projects for them, and then we would charge them. So some 20K, some maybe analysis only, then 10K. Yeah, just feel like that. That was the second time I know, okay, I for like 2 weeks I did not collect money from home because I was collecting money steady from, and I enjoyed it. It is always very soothing when you have your own work. I swear to God Almighty. So and fast forwarded to last year, last 2 years after graduation, I moved to Koda to start web development. And then fast forwarded to 2025, like AI was already like emerging, but not like so many people did not know about it. It was just in coding and some few stuff. But moved to 2025, most people are using AI to build websites. So the zeal just kind of left my body, and I did not have computer science background, like computer science degree, and in Nigeria to be a software engineer, you have to like years of hard work, except you have one crazy connection that will just like land you gigs, and then the people will be referring you to each other. So the first time I made money from web development was from NYSC, because I used my programming skill in my PPA. So that was how I got into that PPA. If I did not have that programming skill, I would have not gotten into that PPA. So then after that time, fast forwarded to January, they were paying me 40k. Yeah, 40k for NYSC. Besides 70k that 77k that the government are paying us. So after that time, I I tried to negotiate, because I saw that okay, now it is now getting to the time where we are finishing, like a month to the time that we'll finish our NYC. I was now having this conversation with like our HR that, see, I want to keep working with you guys. I love working with you guys. It's a lie. I just wanted to keep working because of the money. And in actual sense, moving from home to the 9 to 5, people are trying. You guys are trying. Now moving from what's it called? From Ijai to Ikeja. That's like I'm spending 2k. When I get to work, I'll eat, because I do not normally eat from. Approximately I'll spend 4k every day. So I had this conversation with them. Okay, see, like between 80k to 100k, you guys can pay me after I finish my NYC. So, and I told them I would be going to my school for my graduate assistant and masters. So they said, I told them that I wanted remote, and they said I have to be coming like 1 week on, 1 week off, 1 week on, 1 week off, from Ijebu to Lagos, every week. That's kind of stressful. I gave it a thought and I wanted to do it, but I spoke to my sister and she told me, see, if it is to sustain yourself, you can make that from working with grandma. Just leave this job, and the risk for the kidnapping, blah blah blah. Even if there's no even high occurrence of kidnapping to in what's it called, the Shagam Agowe Express Road. There's no much of kidnapping there. So I gave it a thought. I don't want to be traveling every week. And so after I did 1 month in January with them, because I finished my NYC in December, I did the whole January. The January itself, I spoke to like 3 people. I wanted to quit this job. I was at maybe like the second week or the first and a half week. I wanted to quit that job because I was already tired of. I do not like corporate work. I just don't like it. Like 9 to 5, I do not like it. So after that time, I quitted, and then I just moved down to Ago to start the graduate training role, right? That graduate assistant role, and I do not also like this graduate assistant role, but why am I doing it? Because I want to leave Nigeria, so I would have easy access to the lecturers, right? For some wow, I'll have easy access to the lecturer, and then what's it called? I would be able to leave home because my parents are really hard nuts. So I, I've always wanted to leave home since I was in 400 level. So I just used this opportunity to just leave home and then go back to start my graduate assistant role, then see what I can build from there. And while I am in school now, while I'm in the graduate assistant mode now, it's down to me that what do I really want? That I love to inspire people, right? I love to inspire people. Not like inspire anybody. I love to inspire the young folks that came from the same hood, like the same background I came from, that they are trying to struggle and make something out of this world for themselves. So I'm trying to like inspire them that look, there are tons of ways to make money aside from doing fraud. It is Nigeria that is limiting our capacity. It is Nigeria that is limiting our potential. So if you just work really hard enough, something will come out of what you're doing. So that is what, and that is why I created the Wahab Adedalu Foundation. Wahab Adedalu Foundation just is only a Twitter account right now, and I know in the next 3 years, Wahab Adedalu would have helped so many young folks from humble backgrounds to become a better person and a successful one at it. I do not know, and I'm doing this video because I have this belief that before this time next year, 2027, March 29, I'll be out of Nigeria and I would have made over 3 million YouTube followers, and I would have made over thousands of followers on my other social media platforms. I want to help people. I don't want to work 9 to 5. I want to grow my SAL brand that helps founders, content creators build authority in content creation niche and then in public speaking and brand storytelling. And I want to scale Boss Prime into a TV channel. I want to own a podcast. I want to own a podcast channel, and I want to own a content house. And probably why I started Boss Prime TV is because I wanted to own a streaming app, and I really want to do that too. And I want to be in the entertainment industry, which I know I would eventually become, but I do not know when. But I'm doing this video, so I'll reference back to this video, and every day from now on, even if I have nothing to post, I will always post a YouTube video. And today is my day 22 of my day 90 challenge, and I'm still 9 followers on TikTok. Alright, this is my story. This is who I am. Welcome to my mind. I'm Wahab Adedalu.